You watching this video? You probably hear today is day 8 of getting rich with AI. No, not day. It's day 8 of earning $10,000 a day. Okay. This is day 60 something, 66 of getting rich with AI. Just made and recorded a bunch of dope videos. They're getting edited, reviewed, approved right now. Saw you on Syllabi and you're live. That's fire. That's fire. So I'm about to, we're live on YouTube too, people. We're live here on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be going over what I did, how I did nothing, and I still attracted, we'll say minimum $300. It was more than that, but let's just keep it small. Round whole number, $300 today. What's good? What's good? Flicks, I see you. What's the word? What's the word? How are you? How are you? Is an algorithm consistent standard to plain? What do you say? Is an algorithm a consistent standard? Is that in plain definition? What you mean by that? Everybody that's here, if this is your first time here, comment the word first. If you've been here 10 times or more, comment day one, because you were A1 day one. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all, tell you exactly what I did to attract the money. Made $300+ today. I'll tell y'all about it. And then from here, y'all can tell me what you think of the information I have. What do you think? What's good, Earth Angel? How you feeling? How you feeling? Let me just make sure we go live here. So what you're gonna do is, if this is something that sounds like it's up your alley, you wanna hear about it, let me get some emojis in the chat. Let me get some emojis in the chat. If this is something you wanna hear about, emojis in the chat. And any questions y'all have, this is just kind of a live where I'm chopping it up. My mans, I'm here for y'all. I'm here to tap in and answer some of your questions for y'all. This is a smaller setting where y'all can lock in. They ain't but 50 people, 40 people, 30 people between both platforms. So feel free to ask your questions. Mandis, what's up? What's up? What's up? Ask whatever questions you want. Next video that I'll post on YouTube, we'll be doing a cash giveaway, like I said. So we got a question, another question here from Sean Murray. He says, I mean, whatever your policy is, whatever your niche, whatever you're pushing, the algorithm is consistency that you build in the 30 days of pushing the same theme. I don't know if he's asking a question or if he's telling us. What's up, Instagram? If you're watching this, make sure you comment YouTube so you can come over and join us. And for y'all watching on YouTube, thank y'all. I appreciate you. Like the video. Make sure you drop a comment. You never know which video I'm gonna pick for a winner to win $50, $100. You never know. We do have a very big holiday giveaway coming up too. I'm gonna be cooking some food for some less fortunate. I got some gifts to give. It could be one of you. We're only gonna give the gifts to one person, so we don't have to mail it to a bunch of different people. What's up? What's up? Bye, Rob. What's up? Glam Mom. What's the word? So, as far as the algorithm, bro, this is what I'm gonna show everybody that's here. Watch this. Watch this. This is what I think about the algorithm. When you show up, God gonna show up for you. When you show up, the universe gonna show up for you. When you show up, they're gonna put you in the algorithm. This is what I mean by that. When you make a click in your mind to start posting more, you're gonna have a good, whether it takes you 10 days, 5 days, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, you will eventually start to do well on social. And if you on TikTok, you'll probably do well within your first week because they give you a serotonin boost. They let everybody go viral on TikTok for no reason. You don't know why you went viral. You just went viral for some shit that makes no sense. So you spend the rest of your time on the app trying to go viral, trying to chase the dragon, trying to figure out what the fuck was it I did that went me going viral. You don't know. You see what I'm saying? You have no reason. So for me, when y'all see me on IG, well, I'm gonna give y'all free sauce. Nobody else gonna tell y'all this. I'm telling you, if you do what I'm telling you right now, I promise you'll grow on Instagram. Promise. Here it is, free sauce. This ain't, I'm not your guru, do what you want, but this is free information. What I would do is if I was one of y'all, this is exactly what I would do is if I was one of y'all. Somebody below, I'm gonna pick actually, this is how real we gonna keep it. I'm gonna pick somebody here from this live on YouTube. Comment whatever your niche is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would do. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would do for 30 days and it will grow my channel. It will grow my channel for 30 days. Let me tell you exactly what I would do. So comment your niche, whatever y'all on, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. What's your niche? Whatever your niche is, let me know. I'll tell you an exact example of exactly what I would do, how I would grow my channel, and have a good channel, a growing channel, a channel with motion. Y'all let me know. What's the niche? What's the niche? Comment the niche. Let's go. Let's go. Comment your niches. I want to make sure I do an actual on-hand example, so it's like it's something people can relate to. Jenny, what's up? Sean, you asked the question, what's your niche? What's your niche? The winning investor. What niche do y'all have? You a good gamer, you just started your Twitch. There you go. So gaming. Let's say, for example, all of us had a gaming channel, right? So let's say this is a way I think you could start it even easier. I'm gonna give you 2 examples, perfect. So it takes a long time. Y'all gotta realize YouTube's a bit backed up, so the answers take some time. I see all the answers popping up on YouTube now too. So I'll do 2 examples. The first one I'm gonna do is for a gamer. Somebody's a gamer, and then I'll pick another example that y'all say. If I had a game channel, and let's say it was just me, it was just my game channel, I wanted to post about Fortnite, okay? Let's say you had a game channel, you wanna post about Fortnite. This is exactly what I would do for 30 days, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have motion. I don't know to what degree, how big you're gonna go, but I guarantee you get some traction to that page. So here's what I would do. I would open up an Instagram and I would open up a YouTube, because I love YouTube. It's incredible. And I love Instagram as well. So once you open up your pages, first thing you gotta do is you gotta look in that mirror and you gotta ask yourself, do I wanna make content? Now, if you are a gamer and you wanna make content, then that means you have to make content at least once a week, so then that way you can cut that content up into shorts, okay? That's period. If you don't wanna make content and you like, I don't wanna be on the camera and all that, what you need to do is you need to make a themed page. What I mean by that is you're a gamer, right? So what you're gonna do is pick the top 20 gamers. You're gonna go to TikTok, you're gonna go to Instagram, and you're gonna find their content. The top 20 gamers that you like. Who do you watch on stream? Who you watch on Twitch? Who you watch on YouTube? Pick the top 20. Once you find these niggas' content, find all the content that doesn't have a watermark on it. Okay, if you don't know what a watermark is, go Google it. Now, if you're following along and I'm spitting, if this shit makes sense to you, what's up? Drop a butterfly emoji if this makes sense. Because this is the shit that people pay me $100 an hour to get on the phone with. I'm telling y'all for free. So now you got your top 20 gamers. You got the information because you did market research to a degree. Now, I want you to take their videos. If you don't want to be in front of the camera, you are going to post some of their videos every day. How many? I suggest 5. If you got an account that's brand new and you just starting on it, you got to warm the account up, because if you don't warm the account up, Instagram probably going to think it's fake. Probably going to think it's not real. It's not right. It's spam. So you probably can only do 3 posts a day. If you purchase a page that's already having motion, you could probably start off with the 5 posts. How you going to post a bunch of times a day? Schedule them out on your app, schedule them out using Publer, schedule them out using Repurpose.io. There's AI tools, I told you. And you can schedule this stuff out. So now you're using other people's content, right? And you got a link in your bio to a controller that you get an affiliate sale from. Maybe you sign up to be a clipper for XQC, sign up to be a clipper for one of the gamers you like. Bro, go on WAP, go on these platforms. They have so many payments, they're paying clippers. Every 1,000 views you get paid. There's plenty of ways to get it. And you just put a link to their YouTube, put a link to their WAP page, put a link to something you could sell that's game related. You get what I'm saying? So you get an affiliate sale. So if Neon goes viral every day, why are you not posting Neon? Y'all hear me? I'm telling you plain English. If you watching Kai, you watch me, let's say I go viral every day. You should be posting me every day. If you watch Speed or whoever it is, you can post them every day. And I just showed you a loophole to get the content without no watermark on it. You hear me? No watermark, you can post it. If you want YouTube, you have to do something to the content. You get what I'm saying? So I think I'm entertaining to a degree. I think I'm kind of funny. I think my content is funny. It's edgy, it pushes people, and people like it. So with mine, I use the things that I think I'm good at. I use humor. I use wit. I use my reaction style to react to those videos. So the same people I want the followers from, FaZe Rug, Speed, Kai, the funny entertainment videos, I'm just reacting to the videos. Whether you say something on the video, or you just do a funny reaction and you're shocked, or you cut in the video and you start popping your shit, or you start gaming, or you start mountain biking, whatever it is, you literally cheat the system because you're hacking the market. Does that make sense? I'm telling you how to hack the market, guys. Go to Snoop Dogg's page, go to Lil Duval's page. I want y'all to go to Snoop Dogg's page or Lil Duval's page. Do y'all know them? How many times they post today? How many times did Snoop post today? He said, you on one. Do you do a coaching class? You on one? Yeah, I got all of that. Make sure y'all join the school too. I do have a free community. I have a free community. It's on, I didn't add the link to this description. It's in the description of my previous video. But give me another example. Y'all can feel free to give me another example. If you have another example of a niche that you want to do, this is what I would do. And I just showed you how to do it without even being on the camera. If you want to be on the camera, I told you, bust down a reaction. If you're not funny, if you don't think humor is your nature, you a mechanic, what's up? Let's say you a mechanic, right? You got a mechanic page. Why are you not at work every day with the Meta sunglasses? Why? Well, I don't want to be on social media. Nigga, you never need to show yourself ever. Somebody give me an example of where y'all work. What's the niche you in? Where do you work? Make sure you like this video too. I'm talking that shit. I'm dropping gems. I am the Black Indiana Jones. Make sure you go ahead and like this video. Share it with somebody. And comment your niche. What niche are you in? Comment your niche. Tell me what niche you're in. There's no reason that y'all right now, whatever job you work, let's say you work security at Marshall's. Let's say you a security guard at Marshall's. I'm just thinking of the most ordinary job. Let's say you a security guard at Marshall's. You could be a security guard at Marshall's. You go get these. You go get these. I'm sure they sell some sort of version of these. You a truck driver. There's somebody over here is a truck driver. It's all sorts of people, right? You go get these. Let's say you got a job where it's you're not in the car, you a security guard, go get these, or go to Amazon and go get a version of the Meta Ray-Bans. If you are in the car like you a truck driver, guess what? Go to Amazon, find camera I can stick to truck. Go to YouTube, find the best camera, stick to truck. It'll be under $100. You get them, and once you get these, you can now record content everywhere. So if you a mall security, you a Marshall security, whatever it is, you now can get day in a life content. If somebody got caught stealing, you can get this. You obviously can blur people's out, so you don't blur people's faces out, so you don't invade privacy or whatever. But you can still capture a day in your life. You work at the gym, you work somewhere else. This can be content. If you said your budget is not $500 or more. These don't cost $500. These cost $300, $250, $200. So the same way we have Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada, all those name brands, I'm sure you can find a way to get these. They have Klarna, they have Pay Later, they have Affirm, they have all sorts of ways you can get these things right here and start recording content. Now, what does cost a lot is excuses. That's the shit that costs a lot. Because people got all the excuses in the book why they didn't do some shit, why they don't have some shit, why they don't have the money for this and this. But if we look through every person here who's watching, if we looked at your bank app and we saw what you spend money on, you might not make a lot of cheese, but you ordered out a lot. You spent a lot of money on brown liquor. You spent a lot of money on this and that and this. So can you really afford it or can you not? I'm pretty sure if you took 30 days, you can afford $200 pair of glasses. I'm pretty sure. If you do not have a job and you watching me, turn this shit off. If you watching me and you work for 30 days and you still don't want to invest in them shades and shit like that, nigga, this live ain't for you. It's just not for you, simple. Most of the stuff I'm saying, 99% of y'all not going to do it anyway. I'm totally fine with that. I'm gonna read your comment in a second. This live is just to plant a seed in your brain. Most of the people ain't gonna do the shit I'm talking about. We get it. All I want you to understand is if somebody has the thing you want and they are telling you something that can help you, rather than rebuttal, rather than make up an alternative, rather than make up an excuse, simply listen. That leads me into my, 222. That leads me into what I learned today. Today I earned over, $300 just on some calm shit. For those of y'all who don't know, most of my dollars right now are coming from sponsorships, product sales from whatever type of affiliates and shit like that, right? But what I'm realizing is you can be in your own way, gang. You can be in your own fucking way. All these excuses, I'm realizing there's so many people that will hit me up in the DM, right? They might have 1,000 followers, 100 followers, 2,000, 3,000, or they have no views on their YouTube channel, no likes on their TikTok. They might not have made an ebook before. They might not have earned any money online, but they want to send me 1,000 DMs or ask me a question. And one thing I'm realizing is, if you don't have what somebody has and you ask them for their time, for some information, for some advice, for some input, if you don't take the advice that they give you, you didn't really want it. You just talking shit. You just here to rebuttal. And one thing I'm realizing is that now in life, at this point in life, I don't go back and forth with anybody. I simply will acknowledge, because my goal as the messenger is to learn shit. I gotta learn shit so I can deliver something to you. If I'm not out here learning, I'm not gonna be able to deliver shit to you. And the people that want to rebuttal all the shit that you're doing, or having to, hey, nitpick everything, God bless you. I don't have the time for that. That's not what I'm interested in. I can only speak to the people who have and use both of these. You have one mouth, but you have two ears. You have two eyes. So if I think I'm spending a message, if I'm portraying a message to somebody, I can only speak to those who don't have deaf ears. The people who have more things to say in retaliation back, more rebuttals of reason why they can't, this ain't for you. This is not your, you know what I mean? Can't save everybody, money. Okay, so investment, marketing, film production, you have to invest to get results you want. We are now marketers. We get motion with consistency. Yeah, but I think people are also confusing things too. We live in a attention-based society now, right? More so than ever. But I'm realizing that most people just want to be famous and they don't know why. Most people want to be rich, but they don't know why. And what I mean by that is, peep this, most people are not rich, clearly, and most people will not be rich, clearly. How I know that is because most people will say they want riches while simultaneously not do shit to become rich. So most people are gonna say, oh, I want properties, I want to buy all this, I want to have all this and have all this. And if you actively look at what they're doing to get that shit, they're not doing none of it. So they're just saying shit. So one of the ways that I've been attracting and learning is I'm quiet. You don't see me chatting too much. I listen like this now. I had to change the way I listen. When somebody OG, or I'm listening to a book, or I'm listening to a lecture, I do shit that y'all probably think is corny. I listen to hour-long lectures, 2-3 hour-long lectures, long-ass ebooks, to learn and get as much information as I can so I can apply it. I'm not just reading the book so I can go on Instagram and be like, yo, I read this bitch, and think I'm cool. I want to read the shit so I can apply it to my life. And then that way, when somebody asks me for something, or somebody got a problem, or somebody has a good thing, or whatever, somebody comes across me, I have something that I can give to them. Like Deepak Chopra suggests. In, what was the book that Deepak wrote? I think it was I don't know the book that Deepak Chopra meant off the top of my head, but it was a book that he wrote, and he said, everywhere you go and every room you go into, make sure you give. That don't mean physically. So what that means is it's in your best interest to always be educating yourself. So that way, when somebody comes to you, in every room you enter, you have something to give. Most people are just takers. When they go into the break room, they need a ride to work, on the way to work. Most people are takers. They don't have enough money for gas. They don't have enough money to put it on the joint. You want to smoke weed, but you don't got no money to put it on no trees, but you always want to smoke crazy. It's a lot of people that want to be just as good as you at swimming, just as good as you at basketball, just as good as you at doing hair, just as good as you at dressing, but they don't take no time to practice. I've never seen these niggas practice no layups, but they want to make it to the basketball team. Niggas will tell you to your face, look at you with a regular face like this. Look, watch this. Niggas like this. I want to be rich. I want to have a million weapons. I want to have millions girls, chicks, $1 million, trillion, $1 billion. And then you say, what did you do to get to that today? Niggas like this. Nothing. And then have a nerve to be mad at the world. That shit's crazy, isn't it? Dog, that shit be crazy to me. That shit blows my mind, niggas who do that. What do you say? Oh, you took it away. You deleted it back. Yeah, make sure you comment YouTube so you can go over here and join the chat. A lot of first facts. If y'all agree with me, or if you don't agree, if you disagree, comment this. If you agree with what I'm saying, drop fire emojis in the chat. If I'm spitting, drop the fire emojis in the chat. If this is trash and you disagree, comment this. Y'all let me know. Y'all tell me. Purple says straight facts. Shout out to you, Purple. Thank you for showing love. The quote reminds me of the law of giving. No, it was a book. I don't think that was the name of the book. But anybody that's out here watching this, remember, bro. Most people gonna skim past this. They gonna go scroll towards something else. They gonna go think about a bill they don't got. Think about a party. Think about some problem that they have that they making up in their mind. Something that they don't got. They're gonna go watch porn. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go scroll and do what they do. Nothing wrong with that, nigga. No such thing as right or wrong. It's all subjective. But what is objective is your attitude and your perception attract your reality. So I'm realizing that the more times where I listen like this. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not listening like you want to say something. When people when you get to talking to somebody or somebody around that has something that you would like to, a position you want to be, if you want to sell merch and you listening to somebody that made $10,000 off merch, why don't you just shut the fuck up and listen? Why you have to have an interjection? Why do you have to have your remarks? No one cares about your opinion. How come you can't just a girl make a video on the internet? If she got 100,000 followers or 200,000, and she's telling you how she got followers, and you watch all of her videos, why don't you just listen to her? Like, what is the harm in it? Why won't you just listen to her? Listen, apply it, and maybe you might save some time and you might get there quicker. You ever think about that? But most people just listen to rebuttal, bro, because they think they're right. Imagine a fool being correct. A wise man knows that he knows nothing at all. So if you get around the information or the time spent, we only get 60 to 80 to 100 summers in this whole lifetime. So if you want to use your 100 years properly, or at least efficiently, I want to listen to people that maybe have goals similar to mine. I want to listen to people that have done something that's impressive, pushed themselves further. I don't give a fuck about what no nigga that don't wear a belt's telling me, bro. No disrespect, you cool, but what do I do? What's so eager that I need to stop everything I'm doing? You don't even have a belt, nigga. What niggas talking about? You don't pay no taxes. You don't have a belt. What is so important that the rappers got to tell you, nigga? Like, what's the cliffhangers you're living on listening to these niggas, bro? Who cares? Who cares what they got to say? You dig what I'm saying? Who cares what the baddies got to tell you, nigga? Like, is it that important? Is it that important? You ain't paid attention to one class you had. You never, saw a goal through, anything through that you actually say, you know what? I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And then you did it. I'm going to make $5,000 off the internet. And then you did it. You ever just do that and shut the fuck up and not blame nobody else but you? You ever do that before? The reason I say that is because when you look at life that tough, you take responsibility for the good and for the bad. You get what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? What's up? Fire, I see you. What's up? So if this is making sense to you and you watch this in a playback, please drop some fire emojis in the chat. Please drop some butterfly emojis in the chat. My next video that I drop on YouTube, there'll be a giveaway. So make sure y'all always have your bell notifications on. Make sure you always commenting and liking the video. Every single video that I got that you see me upload, it's a high chance I'm gonna do a giveaway on it. So make sure you comment on it. Now I'm opening it up to y'all. Any questions y'all got? Any questions you got? If there is a niche, if y'all want me to tell you how I will grow the niche, if you want me to tell you, give you an example of your small business or of your page or of your niche, wherever you from in the whole world, if you want to grow your page in 30 or 60 days and you like, all right, bro, give me a little social media audit. Give me Give me a 30-day breakdown. What would I do? I'll pick one more person. We'll pick whatever niche y'all got, whatever country you in. I see we got some international people over here on IG. People on YouTube, I know your comments take longer to pop up on the screen. So start thinking, what's your job? What's your niche? You got a small business. Do you want to grow on the net? From Germany, what's the word? I see you from Germany. Diebert from Kazakhstan. Wait, what? You say you from Kazakhstan, then you talking about Germany. We got somebody here from Nigeria. You crochet. Okay. So we got some people from Instagram that's international. They got a bunch of things they do. Is there anybody on YouTube that has a job, a side, a hobby, or social media that you looking to grow? What's the niche of it? $4.20 in London. That nigga said, I crochet. From London. What's the word, London? Teaching people about digital products. Okay, I don't really know what niche that means, but let me give y'all an idea. Let me pick something random. I got something for y'all. Y'all ever see them pages? Let's say right now you don't even know what niche you want to do. I really suggest this for, well, a man or a woman, to be honest. Anybody that has an apartment or you live with your family, I'm telling you, this is another page idea I think that's so fire. And you could get paid easier than probably us because there's so many products. Watch this. So write this down. I'm giving y'all a free idea. Literally right now, you can go do for 30 to 60 days, your life will change. Simple. All right, look, this is what I suggest. Just hear me out. What if you did a page and you only reviewed products from Temu? Or what if you did a page that you only reviewed products that were tech under $50? Or what if you did a page that was only tech under $100 from Amazon or Temu? So the more you make these pages, right? The reason I'm saying this because watch this. If you pick products that are popping on TikTok Shop, products that are already selling on Instagram, products that are already popular on YouTube, what if you just ordered a couple, right? Let's say they're all under 50, right? Let's say you ordered over the course of a month, right? Let's say you ordered $200 in products to review. And on Temu and on all these websites, Alibaba and AliExpress, there's a lot of shit you can get for 200. So let's say, for example, you mean to tell me you making shorts and reels of product finds, right? There's products you can review for the house, household products, right? Everything under $50, everything under 100, household equipment. You can literally make 2 videos for each of those items that you buy. Make 2 to 3 videos for each video or for each item you buy, different use cases of you using it, and then all of them videos you can post them multiple times in a month. So those videos, so let's say you spend $200 on Temu is going to get you, let's say 25 products, let's say 20 products. So you mean to tell me you're going to get 15 to 20 different products. Now you can make videos for all of those things, 2 videos per product. Bangers. Then you can go on the internet and repurpose other people's videos that are already doing incredible videos. Just give them credit. Hey, this lady already does, she went viral for a vacuum. You can literally download that video, post her video with her with the vacuum going viral. It's gonna go stupid, give her credit. And then the whole time, they're gonna be like, oh, this is another product page that does product reviews and whatever. Now they might see your most viral video and see the product that you had. Now they can go comment a word, and when they comment a word, they get automatically DM the link to the product. But that link to the product could be an affiliate link for you. If you're an athlete, you're an entrepreneur, you used to play ball, you used to play football, you don't play no more, guess what? There's a dude who sells cars, right? He used to skateboard, he's like 45 now. He used to skateboard, but he brings the skateboard in with him to work to sell cars. He takes the meta glasses or his phone, films himself skateboarding around the cars for Toyota, or films himself making sales with people. And if he lands a kickflip, they get an extra gift or something like that. Use your sport in your content. You used to hoop and shit like that. Go dunk on somebody and say, hey, any customer that can stop your dunk gets extra $100. Some shit like that. You can motivate people. Any customer that makes 3 shots, they get I don't know, a full tank of gas from you. Something like that. You can incentivize people based on your sports, based on what you already do. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, drop some fire emojis in chat. I'm giving y'all free gems, bro. I'm the Black Indiana Jones. I'm just telling you some things that you could do. When this joint is done, I'm getting off of this live. So I suggest right now, you let me know what y'all think of this live and ask any questions you can, because you got about 2 more minutes on here with me. You got 2 more minutes on here, 2 to 3 more minutes on here with me. So I want y'all to run it up with your questions. Ask anything you want, except begging for money like this nigga here. AMG Clothing, I see you. Movie life, what's the word? Oh shit. I don't know what that spells. Okay, I'm caught up there. PG, I see you. Yes, sir. So, man, life is incredible, bro. Even when shit's not going according to your plan, everybody got bills, bro. I know you probably thinking, when you looking on the net, you seeing Buddy driving the Cyber truck. I know you seeing bro and them pushing Raris, and Shorty got all the newest handbags, and every week she at a different city and a different vacation spot. I know sometimes the internet can play a trick on you, but everybody got bills, bro. Yahoo Finance says 65 to 75% of people, including millionaires, live paycheck to paycheck. So never look at somebody else's stance and where they at and think you don't got it, or never be discouraged. I see you, PG. Never be discouraged. You see what I'm saying? By where you at right now, because if you keep working on yourself, if you work, what Jim Rohn said, if you work harder on yourself than you do at your job, then you will make a fortune. If you work harder on your job than you do than yourself, then you'll just make a living. So I'm always constantly figuring out how I can do better myself. How can I add betterness to myself? Otherwise, you're gonna be like this nigga here in this chat, walking around every day just begging people for money. You want to be a person that learns how to fish, or do you want to be a person that just people feel pity and they give you fish? There's a couple kinds of people in this world, you know what I'm saying? There are sheep and there are leaders. And then there's people that can assist the leaders. I don't know what kind of person you are, but I would rather be taught to fish so I can be self-sufficient. So you don't have to walk around and the only thing you don't care about what anybody's saying. You don't care about how other people are, because the only thing you have every single day is a problem. A nigga asks you, how you doing, bro? Oh man, nobody wants to hang out with a nigga like that. Nobody wants to be friends with a nigga like that. Nobody want to hang out with nobody like that. Nobody want to kick it. Girls don't like no nigga like that, obviously. So I don't know where that's going to get you. But on this channel, it damn sure ain't going to get you far. You don't get sympathy for wanting handouts everywhere you go. This ain't our kind. We relate to people that put in the work, put in the effort, attract good shit, star seeds. Regardless of your background, we judge people on where they're headed. That's what we gravitate to. That's who we attract to. Those are the people who do well over here on this channel and in this regard. So I think that's a great way to finish up the live. I love each and every one of you. Today is a great day, an amazing day. May your day be fucking incredible wherever you at. What's up, Marie Falk? May y'all be blessed. I just want you to take a couple things away from this, is that when you realize and you look in that mirror, bro, life is just really you versus you. It's really just you in a reflection of yourself. People are going to give you back what you give. What you think and your perception here is probably going to materialize in your reality, depending on your work ethic, depending on your outlook in life, depending on, which choices you make. And I'm realizing the more you stay away from distractions, the more focused you can be. The more you like to hear about distractions, and everybody has problems, nigga. And I don't know if y'all know or not, we live here in America and in the West. It's people that complain about everything, bro. People that literally will be on the iPhone, have Christian Dior boots. It's niggas that wear girl shoes, talking about they oppressed, they got anxiety. Niggas want to be oppressed while listening to other rappers talk about killing niggas. You hear me? It's real deal black people that run around saying they're oppressed while literally choosing to do nothing. Real deal niggas that do this shit. It's real people that walk around every day and complain about shit. It's literal people that can every day, they went in the world and never just had a good day. You ever ask a nigga, yo, what's the word, bro? How was your day? How was your week? And the only thing they had to say was, bro, it was amazing. It was good. It was fucking incredible. It's a weird place. So everybody that's watching this, we don't complain, bro. We lock in. If you locked in and you locked in, and that's the kind of people you like to gravitate to, you got to join the free community. You probably want to join the free community because it's people like us, bro. People that want to manifest shit. People that make shit happen. What'd he say? Ain't got time to be long-winded about losses. I have zero time to be long-winded about a loss. If you play the game, you catch the L, run it backwards. Shit's simple. Shit's simple. We don't have to explain, well, I left my shoes. It was my dad's car. The way he started it, nobody cares, nigga. Just play again. Run it backwards. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be a boss at all times, not just when it's convenient for you. You got to be lit. If you want to be lit, you want to be popping on social media, you think it's easy, well, look, let it be easy at all times. What do you say? Wash, rinse, and repeat. Ain't that what they say, Sean? Wash, rinse, and repeat. Nigga, you can't skip the journey. You can't skip the process no matter how much makeup, how many helmets you wear, how many weapons you get, how many rap songs you know. You gotta be intentional about you, my baby. Because guess what? If you don't take yourself seriously, I promise you, John and Jamal and them ain't gonna take you seriously, nigga. If you don't take yourself serious, everything exists here before it exists here. You feel what I'm saying? Marie says, be intentional on what you allow in your ears, mind, and around your energies. Because you're a star, whether you know it or not. But you can only become a star the more you treat yourself like a star. You eating bullshit, you're gonna feel like bullshit. You consuming bullshit through your ears, through your niggas can't tell me the author not one book. I'm not saying you have to read all the time and all day, but how do you want something but you never researched it? How do you want to be like something or to be great in something but you know nothing about it? Ain't that shit crazy, gang? That's not crazy to nobody else. Somebody comment crazy if that's crazy. That's crazy as fuck to me. And most of the people we know that's in our jobs, in our cubicles, when you go clock in at the little the Amazon warehouse, or when you gotta ride the truck, some of y'all got truck drivers, you gotta ride with a buddy. It's a nigga that ride next to you. This nigga is happy with eating cold cut lunches that some lady that doesn't like him prepare for him. He's cool with doing that for the next 60 years of his life. You know that? You know that? It's niggas that's cool with it. They gonna just ride away. So that job that you doing right now that you like, nigga, how I work at the pizza place, bro, is bad for me. It's not bad for you because it's some nigga that's gonna be there forever. You just on the stop. It's a nigga that's gonna be a door greeter and he's not even old. He gonna be there from now until forever. You hear me? So don't be discouraged by where you at, nigga. It's all steps, bro. Keep this shit player, bro. Keep it moving. We don't got time to be worried about no losses. It's all steps up in the journey. Sometimes you're gonna get knocked off course, bro. Sometimes the shit gonna get a little uncomfortable, bro. Like everything's not gonna be just smiles, and only girls think everything just goes. This is not a fairy tale. Like everything is not about your happiness all the time. Sometimes you have to be a little bit unhappy to see what you're really made of. Are you really like that? Do you really want what you want? Because I can promise you, if you say you want to be an entrepreneur, a business owner, everybody say that, right? They got an LLC and all that shit. Are they doing that now? Are they doing that now? What they up doing tonight? If they ain't got no customers, are they buying lead lists? Are they paying for courses for people? Are they paying people who do have successful e-commerce business to shadow? Are they doing that? Or are they just talking shit? Because what's the purpose of being 100% owner of nothing? Or joining a team where they at least striving to have something? If I'm spitting, I want y'all to give me some love in the chat. If I'm spitting, give me some love in the chat. He said, acknowledge your unwavering support that elevates your journey. True success is a collective effort. Strive daily to maximize your potential by embracing growth, challenging your limits, and reflecting. Bro, he said a good thing right there. One of the key things I like in there is reflecting. I think some of the things that help me the most in life is realizing that I have to reflect. One of my favorite things I do every day is thinking. My girl will tell you, bro, I spend most of my time solo because I want to think. I have to think. Obviously, I got plenty of shit to do. I'm in meetings all fucking day. I got content to make, sponsorships, emails. So I'm always talking to people, but every day I take hours to think. Every single day. He said they drunk blowing the bag. Crazy, bro. Niggas at the bar right now spending cheese that they don't got, knowing that they got a bill coming up, can't pay it. But niggas are really out here spending their last to impress a girl that don't even like them. It's crazy business. You gonna go home and still not get no tail, and you just went out and you went and bought drinks, you bought a bottle, you did all this and that to go look the part. It's niggas right now, bro. It's niggas, real deal niggas right now putting on brand new Christian Dior sneakers, stepping out with a job they hate. No one else finds it fucking crazy. Pit stops are not your destiny. I like it. I like that. That's a bar too. Pit stops not your destiny. Not for us. I haven't, bro. You'll never see. I ain't gonna laugh at a nigga that's doing bad, bro, because I done did bad. I didn't, you know, been down bad before, but you just fucked up right now, bro. You're not. It's not over with for you. You see what I'm saying? It's not where you want to end up. We're gonna keep progressing. We got too much more to do. We ain't come this far just to come this far, baby. You dig what I'm saying? So. If y'all, I'll leave it up to y'all for another round of questions. If y'all want to ask any questions, spam the questions. Everybody said we spitting tonight. I appreciate y'all tuning into the live, bro. If you haven't subscribed to the channel or joined the free community, make sure you join it, bro. Shit free. I'm not asking you for nothing. God forbid y'all have to invest something in something that's going to better you, but no, it's free. It's all love. I know we got some stuff going on in the economy. People having difficulty eating. People having difficulty feeding their families. So, you know, it's a free community. Y'all can go in there and join. We'd love to have you. So I appreciate all y'all. Any questions that y'all have? He said Trump 420. Any questions y'all have, feel free to spam them up right now. But bro, I love being alive. I'm very grateful because now all the seeds that we planted are all growing, and now you can kind of, you know, start to harvest fruit from every one of these plants that we've been planting. So I got a question here from Mandy. So we got a question from Mandy. She says, what ideas of content can you make with faceless, like storytelling? If I was to do these are some examples. If you want the YouTube link, all you do is comment the word YouTube right here in this chat. Automatically a DM gets sent to you and it's gonna have all the links. Back to you, Mandy. She says, what's the idea of content you could do that's faceless? So if I was going to do faceless content, you can write this down or you can ignore it and go do whatever you want to do. But if I was going to do faceless, these are probably some of the niches. That just come to my mind off my brain right now. I just told you how to do a Temu under $50 page. These are the best household items under $50 on Temu. These are the best household items under $50 on Amazon. These are the best products on Shein. These are the best pants on Shein for under $25. Y'all know it's me, Lisa. I'm here each and every day with the best outfits under $50 that you can get from AliExpress or wherever the fuck it is. That's what I would do. Products, or as far as like household products, you never need to show your face ever. Show the vacuum and shit. And then the craziest thing about that is if you start selling those things that like stain removers, things around the crib that like vacuums, mops, all that shit, this is even crazier. Then you can go download Whatnot TikTok, right? Both of those apps. You go on TikTok live, you go on Whatnot, you can literally sell the mop, the broom. You can literally be on live. If you're a baddie, if you a girl and you pretty, you know what I mean? You can go in there, be pretty, and literally mop something. Never have to even show your face like that. You on there mopping something. And people can be buying that product live in real time. So as you build your community, everything comes over time. It's all progress, baby. You can't skip the fucking journey, my nigga. No matter how much you want to, you can't skip everything, bro. Do you have a clothing brand? I have some pieces that I sell. People still buy my merch, but my brother has a brand called Pulse Clothing. Fire. Y'all gonna see me rocking that a lot this upcoming winter. But definitely big supporter of it. Is super fire. If y'all haven't checked out Pulse Clothing, just go on Instagram right now, type in Pulse Clothing, Pulse Clothing, fire. Banging hoodies, dope ass affirmations on them, crispy. Let me see here. Session that you're really motivated by you. Let's go. You got an iPhone 17 Max. You just downloaded the VU app. Got your subscription. You're about to see. Let's go. So, any app y'all want to use to, start recording CapCut's cool. VMake is one of my favorite apps right now. VMake is banging. It's a banger. Thank you for the insight. Big view. Anyone stuck in negative space mentality counteracted with gratitude. Exactly. I'm telling you, bro, whatever you focus on, you're going to get more of. So I just trick my mind the same way people lie to themselves when they go out the house and they wear 18 pounds of makeup and they know they're have a bad attitude or they're obese. When they still go outside and say that they're 10s and they know that they're terrible, you got to lie to yourself the other way. You have to lie to yourself with things that you want to actually become true, that can actually be believable. So I know sometimes the things that we want to be believable right now sometimes seem so far-fetched. You ever go on the internet, you see these crazy people that go in there and be like, I'm a 10, and they got 1,000 bodies, or you know what I'm saying? Those same people that have that utmost confidence and that much delusion, you got to be that kind of delusional for your goals too. You have to carry yourself like you are that version of you as well too. You have to be okay with shit not being that excellent today, right? So if you want to be, who's the fucking, you niggas want to be a NBA young boy, whatever, right? You got to be okay with being unnoticed today because he wasn't always famous. Everybody didn't go. He had to go when he was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and it continued to elevate. You don't just wake up and be like, because a lot of y'all that's looking for that instant gratification, we're not into selling our soul for no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to do something strange for a little piece of change if you don't want to put the time in and go to range. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have to do something strange for a little piece of change if you don't want to put the time in and the grind in and go to range. That's a bar. I like that. So if you're not willing to, whatever it is you're doing, you don't genuinely enjoy it, you don't genuinely see yourself doing it, you don't genuinely see, okay, I can put the time in to get better. I want to improve. I want to do this. I think I'm going to get better at this craft. I can see myself doing this. Don't fucking do it, nigga. Them little followers and clicks you going to get is not worth it, bro. Go do something you actually like. Go do something you actually enjoy. Why don't you spend the time on earth? What you got to impress us for? Go impress yourself, my nigga. Why don't you feel good when you look in the mirror so you can stop telling us all this dumb shit all day and how tough you are? We don't care. I promise. Niggas got whole families and lives, pay taxes. Why do we care how tough you are? Only niggas who care about that are other niggas who don't wear belts. Okay? We thinking about bigger and better things. I want millions of dollars. I'm not thinking about having no ops or no people that haters or any of this shit. Who cares, bro? Most people are only thinking about their own problems anyway. When you go walk down that street tomorrow, when you get out of your lunch break, when you get to get off the phone tomorrow, whatever, as soon as you go into the world, everybody worrying about their own problems. No one's worried about you. They thinking about their own self-induced problems. Somebody that made a problem up in their mind and they gonna run that through the whole week and they gonna let it ruin all their relationships. They gonna go blame their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their boss. They gonna go have an attitude with this person, attitude with that person over some shit they made up in their mind that didn't even really happen. It never even happened, but they're mad like it really happened. So if you could take that same energy and be mad about shit that never happened ever in your life, and you can take that energy and have an iPhone and all these amazing amenities made by men and still blame men and say men are shitty. If you can have these strong attitudes and opinions about how everybody doesn't think you're a 10, but you're still a 10 or whatever thing you think, why don't you just take the same energy and just get better? So then you actually feel like that and you don't have to convince us. How about that? That could also possibly be a thing too, right? If you take more time to make yourself believe the shit you're saying, you probably have an easier go convincing yourself than you do other people. So when you can convince yourself that you're that good, then all of a sudden your actions going to speak, your habits speaks, the work ethic speaks, the results speak, because all that stuff is compound interest. We talked about it. You got to have experience in things because you have to do something in order to get something. Myron Golden says, do, be, have. You got to do it, be it. Ain't that what he said? Do, be, have? Ain't that what he said? I think that's what he said. Do, be, have. I think it's what he said. Or some shit like that, some variation of that. In order to have it, you got to start being it. And nobody has no time to wait for you and care about your goals. And nobody's going to be more passionate about your goals in your life than you, my nigga. Promise you. So today is Saturday, or no, what it is, it's Friday night. You can be doing anything you want. I pray that you roll something up beautiful. I pray you do spend 30 minutes getting further ahead, bro. Y'all make content. How many people make content? Comment content. Anybody that makes content, comment content here. I'm gonna read some of the chat right now, but anybody who makes content, comment content under here. Big View app spelled Big View, South Africa. Shout out to South Africa. Yes, sir. Your teleprompter, film production, it helps you make infomercials because the words are there. It gives you script everything for cheap, by the way. Dope, dope, dope. Yeah, the apps I use, VMake, banger. Detail is a good one too. They have teleprompter as well. And you can do reaction videos all within the app too. And you can download videos from Instagram or wherever. It's a banger. That was deep. Can you flood me with micro content, bro? Like no more than 25 vids, 25-second videos. Be, do, have. Yeah, that's what he said. Okay, cool, I was right. Content just started. Okay, Marie, I see you. The Hevan, I see you. Content. All right, so look, if y'all make content, I just showed you. You're crazy as shit. If you got Louis Vuitton, you got Gucci, you got Prada, you have name brand, you got the new Jordans, but you don't have a pair of these. Anybody that's making content, use what's in your actual life as the content. It's pretty difficult to go in here and become a guru. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, because even every video I make, the caption of the video says, "I'm not your guru," but people still look at me like I can give them information and stuff, right? But when you are a guru, so-called, you still have to keep producing money. You still have to keep being able to produce these results because no one cares if you're sick, tired, hungry, your family this, your girl this, your guy that, whatever. You have to and are always going to be expected to produce. So what I suggest is living in reality, bro. This shit is hard. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and act like just quitting your job one day, you can just be free and everything's going to work for you. This ain't a fairy tale. I suggest keeping your job, but every morsel of free time you get, make content. If you at work and you have work, don't film people's face that don't want to be filmed. But if you work at a pizza place, turn them up with these. You don't have to show yourself. If you work at a restaurant, turn them up with this. Let me see you flambe tableside. We should know it. We should see every dish prepared back in the kitchen. If you work at the salon, you know what's crazy to me? Y'all are girls that have amazing skill that do hair, right? You might have a job, but you know how to do hair. How the fuck are you so good at doing hair? Why don't you just go do hair? And every person that you get to do their hair, I would go make a list on Craigslist, right? Especially if I was a girl and I had nerve to, be somewhat pretty. Even a 6, I'm up. I'm gonna make an ad on Craigslist. I'm gonna say, I'm doing people's hair. I'm going to be making videos. If you respond to this ad and you have at least 1,000 followers on Instagram, I will do your hair for free. In exchange, I need a video and you have to repost it on your story or something like that. Whatever. And then you go to them and show them, here's how to do a 5-strand twist. Here's how to do a double strand. Here's how to do braids. Here's how to do this hairstyle. Now you just got videos, and then you just guarantee that each one of these people have over 1,000 followers, and then you worked into the agreement that they'll post for you. I just showed you right here how you can get people to rock with you. He said you got mops on your head. Yeah, I'm showing you how you can do it. You don't want to be a nigga like this, because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of resentment in your day. You're going to have a lot of resentment in your heart. And then you're going to be up at midnight or later while you eating frozen dinners and you don't know what to do with your life. So you got to go on social media or on ESPN and yell at LeBron James, tell him how to shoot the ball. Or you got to go on social media and choose to go to people's comments and be negative. You have to go choose to join a live and type negative shit. You have to go do shit out of your way because you internally are lost, my nigga. Simple. So if you don't start changing shit about yourself now, you're gonna have a life that looks nasty. So one thing I like to do is when you ever see somebody try to talk crazy, or you see somebody hating on you, or see somebody that doesn't want to support, look at their life. Don't listen to all the funny jokes and shit. Just look at a nigga's life. When you look at a nigga's life, you can learn a lot about a nigga. Okay. That's why he's so angry. Maybe he not mad at you. Maybe the reason that he roasts every girl he comes across that makes an account or OnlyFans or something like that. Maybe he's roasting everybody is because when you look at his life, this nigga eats TV dinners, lives with his mom, don't have a wheel. Or maybe he look at his life, look at his habits. Maybe that's the reason he gotta always have some shit to say. He not mad at you, nigga. You don't know him. You ain't did shit wrong to the nigga. But sometimes most people we know in the world, they're so negative because when they look in that mirror, it's a nasty thing, gang. You get what I'm saying? So when you look at the choices of a person, when you look at the choices of when you always look at the choices of people, you don't have to listen so much to what people say. I watch more so what people do. So when you look at the wealthy, you typically don't see them spending a lot of time hating on others because they only have a select time in a day. When I went to a speech with Mark Cuban and Joe Montana, they have over 300 businesses, but they still make time every day to be with their family, eat dinner, play basketball every day. I never once heard them have time to be spicy on the internet with niggas. You ever hear them have time to argue with niggas? Did you ever see a millionaire start a fight with a nigga? Well, I don't know if you know any millionaires, but if you are pleasured enough to ever see one or be in the presence of them or have dinner or lunch, did you ever see any of them go to chats or go to comments of a person and be like, I have time to say random stuff? You ever see them do that? I never have. But, you can learn a lot by what a person does in their day because we all get the same 24. But most people who get the same 24, the people who have the most to say typically have the least. So that's why these lives are important. That's why it's important when you see people lash out. When you see a nigga that's crashing out, he not really mad at you, bro. He got trouble at the crib. He got shit internally that's wrong with him. When you see niggas bully at the school, they fighting the teacher, they arguing. He don't have no dad. Nigga lost. That's why he's up at 10, 12, 11, 1 at night saying random shit. He don't have no profile picture on his thing because the nigga's lost. What happy person you know that has a good attitude, that's happy, that's winning at life, stays up or wakes up with the intention to be negative? You ever see a nigga that does that, bro? What are you talking about, bro? If you are successful, aren't you usually spending your time doing something? If you day trade, don't you gotta wake up to day trade? If you are a gamer, aren't you probably playing the game? You probably talking spicy to a nigga on the game because you're playing the game. Does it make sense? So just like I'll give you a prime example before we get off here. It's a lot of people that's gonna be like, oh man, da da da, you should do this for black people and this for people and this and this and bet for sure. So let's say, for example, I have 10 friends and the 10 friends gonna be like, you should do this for black people. Black people always get this happen. Black people should do this. Cool. If I sit there and ask them, okay, did you buy from any black-owned companies this month? And they all say no. Cool. Did you invest in any black-owned companies in the last year? And they all say no. Did you start a company for all black people? And they say no. Okay. Well, did you do anything about the things you're complaining about? If you say no, then we don't have much to talk about. You're just lost. You're just saying shit. You see what I'm saying? So most of the people in the world, they just like to complain more than they like to do. So it will result in their actions because they'll typically have more to say than what they're doing. Make sense? If this makes sense, drop some fire emojis in the chat. I love each and every one of y'all. I need to roll up another beautiful thing. I'm gonna read some of this chat. I see some of y'all said stuff here and there. YouTube is going crazy. I'm gonna read some of these chats on YouTube and I'm gonna read some of the ones here on Instagram. But if this makes sense and it makes you think, I want you to, next time you see somebody that's talking crazy to you in class, a lot of y'all are still in school that watch my content. A lot of y'all are in the workplace that watch my content. So next time you got a coworker and that nigga just come out there and he just mad. Look at his habits. Probably drink a lot. Room probably messy. He probably don't do that good at the job. He probably works a shitty job. Probably has a shit car. Probably his girl probably looks like the will. You get what I'm saying? Like the car. Everything match. Everything correlate. Attitude shitty. Diet shitty. Habit shitty. Job shitty. Life shitty. You see what I'm saying? Everything typically tends to correlate. How you do one thing is how you do everything. You see what I'm saying? And what a person chooses to do with their time says a lot about the person. What somebody chooses to do with their time and spend their money on is the sum of a person. What niggas choose to do and what niggas choose to spend their time on, that's the person, bro. So before you get in here and a person get to tell you, oh man, I'm this, and this, I'm that, and that, look at their habits. That's all. Just look at their habits. Nobody's a saint, nobody's perfect, but you can learn a lot from a person's habits and how they spend their time and money, more so than you can listening to all the words they're going to give you. So let me look over here on Instagram. Misery needs company. We expose others' insecurities. Know a lot of multimillionaires. Never are they worried about the miserable people. Yeah, every millionaire that I've been blessed enough to know, eat with, talk with, that would invest with me, spend money with, or even just get a chance to learn from, I never had any that had bad attitudes. Never once. None. Some of them might say hilarious jokes and shit, but they're not like, I don't know, it's not rude. We got a lot of shit. Detail, yup, that was the app. What age is that? Dave is his age. Someone's having a problem. It's past your bedtime, Dave. You're carrying bitterness and anger is pretty heavy, ain't it? His age is someone. Ricky, damn, you just went in, Dave, but it was fitting with the moral of the story. And that's, look, this is another sign. I just got an email right now. I wish I could screenshot it. I just got an email right now of a company that wants to do a paid sponsorship. So this is just, as you give, the more you receive. We appreciate your time, Session. You go out of your way just to give us free knowledge. Let's go, Mandy. Shout out to you. Dave going silly. So this is another thing. I want y'all to do this. Take it easy on people. Nobody really mad at you, bro. When you see a nigga lashing out, going crazy, crashing out, or just being negative, just know that nigga life sucks. So it's no need for you to back and forth with a nigga. It's almost like arguing with a child or arguing with a nigga that don't got no home. You're wasting your time. You more so should just feel the pity and be like, damn, I wish you well, and continue on with your day. You'll at least save your brain cells, save your words, because most times people that like to argue, they get joy out of you arguing back. But if you don't give them the fuel back or the argument back, they don't have nothing to feed off of, so the conversation's dead. You know what I'm saying? You ever get hung up on when a nigga likes to argue, like, no, let me tell. If you just bang and just hang up, how can they be, there's nothing, they don't have anything to feed off of. You get what I'm saying? The bacteria needs something to feed off of. You making some sense. Dave answered to no. Dave is lost in the salt. Those just Dave arguing with himself. The last couple of joints just Dave. And he says he has a couple of brain cells. Yeah, so it's pretty much just them. So, yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for helping me get back in the graces of goddamn streaming. Even just to get one of y'all on here is a blessing. I think in the last 30 days, 2 million views on YouTube. Over here on Instagram, in the last day, we've passed 100,000 views. So thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, universe. And also thank you to me. I'm proud of me. Thank you for all of y'all showing up. Whether you watched in the past, whether you watch the content you hate it, whether you watch and you like it. Thank you. Okay? Because guess what? It's all compound interest, my baby. Everything continues to work. Everything continues to grow. So I remember when I started making content, I had no followers, no viewers. And even when I started making more content, sometimes it can be demoralizing. You make a post, nigga, you don't get no views. You worked hard to edit that video. Nobody watches it. Nobody shares it. Nigga, yeah, it can make you feel some type of way, but keep going, keep getting better, bounce back. It's all about how you're gonna bounce back, because we know where we headed. So pay attention to the time spent of others. Pay attention to the time people spend. When you watch how the man spends his time and the money on, he's gonna tell you everything. You don't need to listen to all the words and the cool jokes and the insults. They're gonna tell you everything you need. And when you walk into a room or a digital room, make sure we now carry ourselves chin up, chest out. This is how you walk around. That's who's gonna greet you. So when you walking in and you speaking that shit, or you go to a debate, show your profile picture, show your profile, stand on it. So when you make smart remarks or remarks that people can agree with, or you say shit that people, that does move the conversation along, we can look at you and say, oh, that's John. He be popping that shit. Don't throw rocks and hide. Don't hide. You know what I'm saying? That's childish, because everybody can get on here and, but not everybody can show their profile picture. Show where you work. Be proud of it. Be proud of who you are. Show exactly who you are. Show, because that is the sum of a man. You gotta be proud of who you are. You can't live behind a mask forever. You get what I'm saying? Whether it be literal or metaphorical. You get it. Stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did. Ooh.